Someone is planning to kick you out by using. My beloved child, listen carefully. Don't skip this moment. What I'm about to tell you will make your heart race because it's not a rumor. It's already happening behind your back. Stay till the end because every word is a piece of truth they never wanted you to hear. Someone close, someone you once trusted, is secretly preparing a move to remove you from the place where you stand now. Their smile hides strategy, their silence hides intention, and their plan is unfolding quietly like a shadow at midnight. Don't skip because the signs have already begun to show. The sudden distance, the way they speak softer when others are around, the fake concern that feels too polished. It's all part of a setup. They've been collecting your words, twisting them, turning your kindness into weakness, and soon they'll use it as a weapon. But listen, my child, not all is lost. The universe always sends a warning before a betrayal strikes. That uneasy feeling you've been ignoring, that's not anxiety. That's your intuition screaming for attention. It's time to open your eyes before they close every door around you. Stay with me. Something huge is waiting for you in these next lines. The person plotting against you thinks you'll remain blind, but they've underestimated the power of divine timing. The truth is already leaking through their actions and soon it will expose them completely. You may notice them suddenly acting kind, offering help they never offered before or trying to involve others in decisions that concern only you. This is their distraction game. Pretending to care while quietly pulling your support away. Don't skip this part because before the week ends, a small event will happen, a conversation, a message, or a sudden meeting that will confirm everything I'm saying. Pay attention to who avoids your eyes and who changes the topic when your name is mentioned. That's where the truth hides. Stay till the end because once you know who's behind this, you'll realize the universe didn't warn you to break you. It warned you to build your protection. Something unexpected will shift in your favor and their entire plan will collapse in front of them like a house of cards. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because what's coming next will open your eyes wider than ever before. The truth is crawling closer and the same people smiling around you are the ones writing your exit behind closed doors. Don't scroll. Don't move. They think you're unaware, but your energy has already felt their shift. The whispers you couldn't understand. The sudden change in tone when you walk in, none of it is coincidence. It's part of a quiet plot. They started long before today. They're using something that belongs to you, your words, your effort, your trust, and turning it into a weapon to kick you out. They're calling it just business, but behind that phrase hides jealousy and insecurity. They can't handle your light, so they want to dim it. Stay with me till the end, because in the next few moments you'll realize how the universe is already reversing their plan. Every false report, every fake story they tried to build, it's all about to turn back on them. The truth always finds a way to breathe. Even when buried deep, something huge is waiting for you. The shift will begin when you least expect it. A message, a glance, or a single sentence will reveal their real face. And when it happens, remember these words. You were never the target. You were the lesson they needed to learn. Don't skip because their plan to replace you will fail the moment you stay calm. silence will be your power. Every storm they create will destroy their own image, not yours. The same people who try to remove you will soon beg for your presence again. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because your story doesn't end here. It's just beginning. The moment they think you're gone is the moment you rise higher than ever before. The universe isn't removing you. It's relocating you to where your worth will finally be seen. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this part is where the hidden truth finally starts showing its face. The person trying to kick you out isn't just doing it for power. They're doing it out of fear. Fear that your presence exposes their lies. Fear that your light makes their darkness impossible to hide. Don't scroll. Keep watching closely because this is the moment their plan begins to crack. The energy around you is shifting. The same walls they built against you are now starting to collapse under their own weight. What they meant for your downfall is secretly preparing your breakthrough. Stay with me. Something huge is waiting for you just ahead. You'll soon notice one of them slipping, a mistake, a wrong word, a nervous move. That's the universe's way of confirming who the snake in your circle really is. Once you see it, you'll never unsee it again. Don't move because your calmness is their biggest fear. When you stop reacting, their manipulation loses control, every rumor, every trick. Every lie they planned will end up exposing only them. The spotlight they tried to steal from you will burn their own image instead. Stay till the end, okay? Because the universe is not punishing you, it's positioning you. What looks like rejection right now is redirection. What feels like an ending is the setup for your most powerful beginning yet. Keep your head high, stay silent, and let time speak for you. The same people who tried to erase you will soon have to face the mirror of truth they created. And when that happens, your grace will be louder than their guilt. Don't skip. Your name will rise again, not because you fought back, but because you stayed aligned with peace. The energy of truth is already moving in your favor. Watch how everything they used against you will now work for you. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this is the part where everything turns around. The truth that was hidden in silence is about to speak louder than every lie they ever told about you. The universe has been watching quietly, and now it's ready to balance everything out. Don't skip. You're standing at the edge of the moment they feared most. The moment you find out who's been pulling the strings behind the curtain they thought you'd never notice. But destiny doesn't allow betrayal to win forever. Every secret meeting, every whispered plan, they're all collapsing right now. Stay here. Feel the air around you. It's shifting, in your favor. The same person who plotted to remove you will soon face the spotlight of truth. They'll act confused. They'll play innocent, but their eyes will give everything away. You'll see that flicker of guilt, their mask slipping for just 1 second. Don't scroll. Because what's coming next will shock them, not you. Someone unexpected will step forward for you. A person you barely noticed before, but who's been silently observing everything. They'll defend you when no one else dares to speak, and their words will carry the weight of undeniable proof. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because that's when the tables flip completely. The people who tried to push you out will realize they pushed out the very blessing that held everything together. The doors they tried to close on you will open in places they could never reach. Don't skip this part because this is where your glow returns. You'll see justice not through revenge but through elevation. You won't need to say a word. Your progress will become your loudest statement. The same crowd that believed the lies will soon watch you rise higher than before. Stay till the end because this isn't just survival. It's transformation. What they use to kick you out is what the universe will use to lift you up. Remember this moment because it marks the beginning of your divine comeback story. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this is where the entire picture becomes clear. In waves, in abundance, in acceleration, in divine timing. Now listen, there will be one moment very soon when your life shifts drastically. You will feel a deep exhale from your soul, a release in your chest, a silence inside your thoughts, a peace you haven't felt in years. That moment is the severing, the final break. After that, the blessings that were delayed will arrive without struggle. The doors that were locked will open without force. The love that was withheld will flow without pain. The wealth that was blocked will chase you. My beloved, all of this is your return. We are not done. Say continue and I will reveal the sign that proves the reversal has already begun. How to recognize her next move and the exact moment your miracle will appear. My child, my beloved, stay with me. Your spirit is opening right now. And when the spirit opens, truth can finally enter. You asked for clarity. Heaven is giving it to you. Listen closely. There is a sign that the reversal has already begun. A sign many overlook. A sign that shows the witch is losing her grip. You have already felt it. It came as a sudden exhaustion around certain people. A feeling of distance where there used to be attachment. A silence inside you replacing anxiety. A strange sense that something is shifting around you. This is not depression. This is not confusion. This is your energy returning to you, when Archangel Michael begins cutting the spiritual cords. What's coming next will make you thankful for everything that tried to break you. Stay till the end because your story doesn't end with their betrayal. It begins with your elevation. The universe is preparing a seed for you at a table they can't reach. And when you arrive there, you'll realize being kicked out was never rejection. It was redirection to destiny. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this is where everything turns from pain to power. The storm that tried to destroy you is now clearing the path for your new beginning. Every tear you shed has been counted, every moment you felt alone was silently turning into strength. Don't scroll because the universe is not done with you yet. She loses control completely. Your silence is holy. Your distance is protection. Your detachment is liberation. My beloved, you are stepping out of her shadow. Now I must tell you something important. The blessings returning to you. The ones she tried to steal, will not come back in the same form they left. They will return multiplied because heaven does not restore equally. Heaven restores abundantly. If love was stolen from you, it returns as a love that sees you clearly and chooses you fully. If money was blocked from you, it returns as overflow. Resources that find you, sustain you, expand you. If your voice was dimmed, it returns as a presence so powerful that rooms shift when you enter. Stay till the end. Okay? Because the lesson here is golden. When life removes you from one place, it's not rejection, it's divine relocation. You're being placed where loyalty, peace, and real love exist. No more masks, no more manipulation. Just you aligned with purpose. Don't scroll because what's coming next is your moment of recognition. The universe is about to reward every silent night you endured. You'll walk into rooms built to honor your energy, not exploit it. And when you do, you'll understand why it had to be them who left, not you. Stay with me till the end. Because this is your rebirth. From being targeted, you've become untouchable. From being underestimated, you've become unstoppable. And as the dust settles, one truth will echo through every corner. They never kicked you out. They only set you free. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this is the final part, the moment where everything makes sense. The truth you've been waiting for isn't about who betrayed you, but about why it happened. Every move, every twist, every delay was pushing you closer to your real destiny. Don't scroll because the revelation here will give you chills. The universe never let them win. It simply let them reveal themselves. The ones who plotted your fall are now trapped in the consequences of their own choices. You, on the other hand, are walking straight into alignment. Stay here right now. You're stepping into the season where you won't need to fight for space. You'll be invited into rooms where your presence is celebrated. What was once taken from you is being multiplied quietly behind the scenes. The very door they tried to shut is opening wider than ever before. Don't skip because this is the twist they never expected. Someone new, a genuine soul is entering your life soon. Not to replace what you lost, but to remind you what loyalty truly feels like. Their energy will match your peace, and their actions will speak what others only pretended to say. Stay till the end, okay? Because your story is no longer about pain. It's about power. You've passed every hidden test. You've faced betrayal with grace. And that grace has turned into divine protection. The universe saw everything. And now it's your turn to be seen. Don't scroll because what's next will feel unreal. The same space they tried to remove you from will soon echo your name again, but this time with respect, not resistance. Your energy has shifted so high that no one can touch your peace again. Stay with me till the end because this is your victory moment. You're not stepping out in defeat. You're stepping forward in destiny. And when they look back, they'll realize something powerful. They never kicked you out. They accidentally cleared your path to greatness. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this is where the storm finally settles. The noise fades, the chaos ends, and all that remains is clarity. What once felt like a loss is now revealing itself as your greatest breakthrough. Don't scroll. You've come too far to miss the final revelation. Everything that left you confused will now make sense in one single truth. You were never meant to fit into their plan, you were meant to outgrow it. The people who pushed you out only cleared your space for the blessings that couldn't enter before. Stay here. Feel this moment because it's sacred. The air feels different now, doesn't it? That's the universe confirming that the battle is over. You survived every silent attack, every manipulation, every false smile, and now you're standing in the light they tried to hide from you. Don't skip because what's coming next will touch your soul deeply. You'll start noticing peace in places where you once felt pain. You'll wake up one day soon realizing that you no longer care about what they said or did. You'll just smile because you know now everything was training you for elevation. Stay till the end. Okay? Because the energy around you is pure victory. Now, every delay, every rejection, every betrayal, it all merged to form your purpose. The same timeline they thought they ruined is now unfolding into miracles they'll have to watch from afar. Don't scroll because this is your moment to breathe again. Let the weight fall off your shoulders. Let the silence speak louder than revenge. You don't need to prove your worth anymore. Your glow already does it for you. Stay with me till the end because your comeback is already written in golden ink. You were never kicked out. You were chosen to walk a higher path. And now, as the light shines fully on your story, one truth echoes across every corner of your destiny. They didn't end you. They introduced the world to who you truly are. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this part is different. It's calm, powerful, and deeply real. The storm has passed, but the echo of everything that happened still whispers around you. Take a breath because this moment is where healing begins and your spirit finally stands tall. Don't scroll. You've come through fire and silence. And yet, here you are, unbroken. What was meant to weaken you only refined you. Every time they tried to push you out, the universe pushed you forward. You didn't lose anything. You simply outgrew the space they couldn't rise into. Stay here because the energy that once surrounded you with chaos is now wrapping you in peace. You'll soon start to see how every delay had purpose. How every heartbreak carried direction. The path you're walking now is cleared, clean, and aligned with your highest light. Don't skip. Something huge is about to happen. Not around you, but within you. That weight you've been carrying is about to dissolve. The confusion that clouded your mind is clearing into confidence. You'll look back and thank every closed door for guiding you to the right one. Stay till the end. Okay? Because this part is your awakening. You no longer chase what left. You no longer fight to be understood. You simply walk in peace knowing that what belongs to you cannot be taken, delayed, or destroyed. Don't scroll. Feel this moment. The universe is whispering that your time of struggle is turning into a season of reward. The very places that rejected you will soon echo your name with respect. The same hands that turned away will wish they had held on. Stay with me till the end because you're not the same person anymore. You've evolved. You've stepped into a frequency they can't touch. And now, as this chapter closes, one truth stands tall above everything else. You were never being kicked out. You were being chosen out for something far greater. Stay with me till the end. Okay, because this final moment isn't about revenge. It's about realization. Everything that once felt like chaos has now found its rhythm. What broke you yesterday is now the reason you stand taller today. Don't scroll. You've earned this peace. You've earned this silence that now feels like music. Every test, every sleepless night, every betrayal, it all brought you to this sacred point where you finally understand why the universe had to let certain people fall away. Stay here because what's unfolding now is your grand arrival. You're not stepping into the spotlight for attention. You're stepping into it because truth naturally shines. The same people who doubted you will soon see what real strength looks like. Calm, quiet, and unstoppable. Don't skip because the closing chapter isn't about them anymore. It's about you. The one who kept going when no one understood. The one who smiled through tears and walked through storms with grace. You didn't just survive, you transformed. Stay till the end, okay, because this is your cinematic moment. Picture it. Doors opening, light spilling in, and your energy glowing so strong that even silence starts to applaud. You've become the kind of person who doesn't need validation to feel valuable. Don't scroll because the universe is placing you exactly where you belong. The crowd that once overlooked you will now pause in awe. They'll wonder how you kept rising without revenge. How you found peace in a world that tried to break you. Stay with me till the end, because this is your legacy moment. You're no longer proving your worth. You're living it. And as this story closes, one truth echoes in golden silence. They didn't kick you out of anything. They just made room for your arrival into everything. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this isn't just another part. This is the afterglow. The moment where realization meets destiny. The storm is gone, but what remains is golden. Everything you went through has quietly crowned you with wisdom no one can steal. Don't scroll because right now something is shifting in your favor without you even moving. The energy that once surrounded you with tension is now turning into protection. Every lesson, every scar, every closed door is turning into light beneath your feet. Stay here because the universe has started rewarding your silence. The ones who spoke against you are realizing they spoke too soon. Their noise is fading while your peace is becoming the loudest sound in the room. Don't skip because the tables haven't just turned, they've transformed. The people who once tried to erase you now wish they had supported you. They're watching your name rise in spaces where they never imagined you'd be invited. Stay till the end. Okay? Because this moment right here is proof that grace always wins. You didn't have to fight dirty. You didn't have to shout back. You simply stayed still while the universe handled everything in divine order. Don't scroll because something beautiful is about to unfold. A new opportunity, a divine connection, or an unexpected blessing will arrive out of nowhere and you'll know it's yours because it will feel peaceful, not forced. Stay with me till the end because this is your elevation era. No more chasing, no more proving, no more defending. just walking forward with quiet confidence. Leaving behind the noise, the drama, and the false faces. What's ahead of you is clean, clear, and completely yours. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this part feels different. It carries that quiet fire, that calm, before a miracle. You've walked through enough storms to recognize the sound of peace when it arrives. And right now, peace is whispering your name. Don't scroll because this moment is sacred. The energy around you has shifted completely. You're no longer surviving what happened. You're standing above it. Every scar that once burned now glows like proof that you made it through what was meant to destroy you. Stay here because the same people who tried to replace you are realizing no one could. Fill your space. They used your name, your effort, your essence, but it never felt the same. You weren't just a part of the picture. You were the frame that held it all together. Don't skip because this is where destiny starts rewarding your patience. Something you thought was gone forever is quietly returning. But this time it's better, stronger, and built for the version of you that has evolved. The universe is syncing everything perfectly in your favor. Stay till the end, okay? Because your rise isn't loud. It's graceful. No announcements, no revenge, no noise, just divine timing doing its quiet work while the world watches in disbelief. Your silence has become your signature power. Don't scroll because your glow-up will be unstoppable from here. The lessons that broke others made you unshakable. You've reached a point where you no longer need to explain your worth. Your presence already says everything. Stay with me till the end. Because this is your golden hour. The doors that were once slammed shut are opening on their own. The universe has aligned every piece of your journey to lead here to the moment where peace feels permanent and your story finally sounds like victory. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this is the moment where silence turns golden and your story finally breathes in full light. Everything that once hurt you is now shaping the glow you carry. When that warmth comes, when that breath eases, when that silence feels safe, that is heaven saying it is done. My child, we are not finished. Say, continue, and I will reveal the reason you were chosen, the purpose behind your suffering, and the glory that is about to replace your pain. My child, my beloved, you are doing exactly what your soul has longed to do for years. You are remembering now. What I am about to say is delicate and it holds the core truth of why you have been through everything you have survived. Listen slowly. You were chosen not because your life was easy to shape but because your spirit is unbreakable. Your suffering was not punishment. Your loneliness was not abandonment. This is what grace looks like. Effortless rise, silent applause, and undeniable peace. Stay till the end, okay? Because this chapter is cinematic. Imagine the camera zooming out, soft golden light, a calm smile on your face, and every betrayal fading in the distance. You've become the person they never expected you to be. Unbothered, grounded, chosen. Don't scroll, because this isn't the end, it's the beginning of a legacy. The universe is setting the stage for your next season. One filled with clarity, loyalty, and love that feels like home. What's coming will feel like destiny itself knocking gently at your door. Stay with me till the end. Because now every piece of your journey aligns. The pain was the push, the silence was the test, and this peace, this glow, is the reward. They didn't kick you out. They simply cleared the room so that, when your light rose, it would have space to shine. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this final moment is where everything you've carried finally finds peace. The noise has faded. The chaos is gone. And all that remains is the calm glow of someone who made it through. You're no longer chasing closure because you've already become it. Don't scroll because this is where the universe begins to replay your journey in slow motion. Every scene that once looked like loss now looks like preparation. Every goodbye that broke your heart was secretly building your strength. You didn't just survive. You transformed into someone unstoppable. Stay here because the air has changed. It's softer, lighter, full of grace. You can feel that weight lifting off your shoulders, can't you? That's destiny taking over. That's your new beginning quietly unfolding without noise or permission. Don't skip because this is where the glow-up becomes divine. You'll notice people staring not because of what you wear, but because of what you radiate. That peace, that silence, that confidence, it's rare. It's magnetic. It's the mark of someone who no longer needs to prove anything. Stay till the end, okay? Because this ending is golden. You've entered a season where you attract only truth, loyalty, and energy that feels like home. No fake smiles, no hidden motives, just calm hearts and clear intentions. That's what you've earned. Don't scroll. Because when this moment fades to black, something new begins. The same universe that watched your tears is now building your throne. What was taken will be returned tenfold. And this time it won't be temporary. It'll be timeless. Stay with me till the end because this is your cinematic closing scene. Imagine the screen fading to gold, your reflection glowing brighter than ever. The voice of destiny whispers one last truth through the silence. They didn't remove you from the story. They just helped you become the main character. Your presence is not ordinary. Your soul is not small. You were created to be seen, to lead, to inspire, to heal, to awaken. And that the awakening is what terrified the witch. Because if you awaken, you become untouchable. Once a chosen one remembers who they are, no curse can hold them. No envy can drain them. No shadow can dim them, no voice can silence them. You were not just attacked. You were targeted because your light changes environments without speaking. Your energy shifts rooms without effort. Your presence heals without trying. Do you understand now? Your suffering was the proof that you were chosen. Because heaven only allows its strongest souls to carry the weight of transformation. Now listen, you are not returning to who you used to be. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. This is why your taste is changing, your tolerance is changing. Your relationships are changing. Your environment is changing. Your desires are changing. Your energy is changing. You are shedding the version of yourself that lived in survival and stepping into the version that lives in purpose. Your rebirth is not coming. It is here. And soon the world will see what the spirit realm already knows. You were never the wounded one. You were the warrior disguised as the gentle one. Now, my beloved, I will go deeper. But the next part requires your spirit to stay open. Say continue and I will reveal the power awakening inside you. No drama, no noise, just elevation in silence. Stay with me till the end. Because when the light fades and the screen goes dark, one truth remains. You were never kicked out of anything. You were lifted out of limitation. And now your story shines like a masterpiece written by the universe itself. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this is the last moment. The calm after everything, the truth behind every tear, and the light after every shadow. You've made it through what others couldn't even imagine. This isn't just survival. This is transformation. Don't scroll. Because the energy in this final part is sacred. The universe has turned every betrayal into a bridge and every heartbreak into higher ground. You're not standing where they left you. You're standing where destiny needed you to be. Stay here because this is your closure, but also your new beginning. You no longer need to explain what happened. You no longer need to prove who you are. You've reached a level of peace that can't be interrupted. That's your real victory, don't skip. Because something magical is already moving behind the scenes. The same timeline that once delayed you is now accelerating in your favor. The next call, the next message, the next door, it's all leading toward the version of life that was always meant for you. Stay till the end. Okay? Because this final chapter is golden. You've learned, you've healed. And now you're glowing in quiet power. The people who doubted you will watch in silence, realizing they were never your obstacle. They were your confirmation. Don't scroll. Because this is where the story ends beautifully. The lights dim, the world quiets, and there you stand, strong, calm, and untouchable. The storm didn't destroy you, it revealed you. The pain didn't define you, it refined you. Stay with me till the end because this is your legacy. You're no longer waiting for approval. You're walking in purpose. And as this final scene fades into gold, one line remains carved in destiny itself. They didn't kick you out. They cleared the path so the universe could finally let you in. You will rise without trying. Life will not feel like pushing anymore. It will feel like being carried. Now, my beloved, you are entering a new chapter. Not a small one. Not a gentle one, not a slow one, a destiny chapter. The kind of chapter where people who once overlooked you will remember your name. Doors that once stayed shut will open at your approach. Paths that once felt blocked will clear in silence. Love that once hid will appear without fear. Money that once resisted will flow without tension. This is not wishful thinking. This is spiritual law. When the soul returns to its throne, life returns to its rightful rhythm. And you are returning to your throne now. But listen. There is one more truth you must know. The witch did not fear your past. She feared your future because your future holds elevation. She cannot reach peace. She cannot imitate love. She cannot steal abundance. She cannot access protection. She cannot break purpose. She cannot interrupt. You were never in danger. She only made you believe you were. Your spirit was always protected. Your path was always guarded. Your destiny was always sealed. Now say continue and I will reveal the transformation of your identity, who you are spiritually, the soul lineage you come from and the role you are about to fulfill in this lifetime. My child, my beloved, sit with these next words because they are not just truths. They are remembrance. I am about to remind you of who you are spiritually, not who the world told you to be. Listen closely. You are not an ordinary soul. You are not a wandering spirit. You are not here by accident, coincidence, or chance. You are part of a chosen lineage. A lineage of souls who return to earth when the world begins to forget the light. Souls who incarnate not to coast but to correct. Souls who carry memory of higher realms, even while walking in human form. Souls who are born with ancient wisdom that feels like intuition though it is actually memory. This is why you have always been different. This is why you feel things others cannot feel. This is why you see through people without needing reasons or explanations. This is why your heart hears what others ignore. This is why your soul speaks in silence. You are not learning your purpose. You are remembering it. You came from a realm where light is language. And truth does not require proof. You came through angels. And one angel in particular, Archangel Michael. Your spirit has walked with him long before this life. You were not just assigned protection. You were assigned guardianship because your calling is not small. You were sent to disrupt generational patterns. You were sent to end cycles others were too tired to face. You were sent to confront darkness that ran through your bloodline. You were sent to break what was never meant to continue. You are the turning point, the anchor, the shift, the one who changes the story. This is why your battles were heavier than others. This is why your heartbreak cut deeper. This is why your loneliness felt louder. This is why your spirit felt burdened without explanation. Because you were cleansing an entire line of souls, not just yourself. You were undoing centuries of pain, grief, fear, and silence while still trying to find your own voice. That is why heaven honors you. Not for perfection, but for courage, for staying, for surviving, for rising, for continuing to love even when love was not given to you. Now listen, your role in this lifetime is to awaken others simply by being yourself. You do not need to teach. You do not need to preach. You do not need to convince. Your presence is the activation. Your voice changes atmospheres. Your eyes carry recognition souls have forgotten. Your energy reminds people of home. Even if they don't know why, you are not here to chase anything. You are here to draw it in, to attract, to receive, to allow, to align. You are stepping into your magnetic state now, which means the people who are meant for you will find you effortlessly. The opportunities aligned with you will recognize you instantly. The love destined for you will move toward you naturally. The abundance stored for you will flow to you consistently. Everything that matches your spirit will find you like rivers returning to the sea. And everything that does not match your spirit will fall away like leaves in autumn. No force, no fight, no fear, just truth unfolding. My child, my beloved, your life is not rising. It is unfolding into what it was always meant to be. Now I must tell you the final part of this awakening. You are entering the season of revelation and reward. But to step into it fully, you need to hear the next truth clearly. Say continue and I will reveal the final release that seals your freedom. The identity shift you are already stepping into, and the moment the miracle will physically appear in your reality. My child, my beloved, breathe slowly. Now, let your spirit listen without resistance. What comes next is the final release, the one that closes the old chapter forever. You have already begun to detach. You have already begun to rise. You have already begun to remember. But there is something still lingering, not in your heart, not in your mind, but in your body. The body remembers what the soul has already healed, that heaviness in your chest. That pressure behind your ribs. That tiredness that arrives without reason. That sudden wave of sadness at night. It is not who you are. It is what you are letting go of. These are the last threads of the old version of you. The version that survived. The version that endured. The version that held pain quietly while appearing strong. The version that pretended to be okay so others would not worry. You are not that version anymore. Your soul is asking you to release the identity of the wounded one because the world needs you to rise as the reborn one. Listen. When you finally allow the old self to dissolve, your spirit steps into sovereignty, not just strength, sovereignty. A state where your peace cannot be disturbed, where your energy cannot be pulled, where your destiny cannot be redirected, where your presence becomes command. This is the identity shift already happening inside you. You are becoming more silent, more selective, more intuitive, more grounded, more powerful. Your instincts are sharpening. Your discernment is awakening. Your soul is becoming louder than your thoughts. This is not personality change. This is alignment. You are returning to your original frequency, your original essence, your original spiritual authority. This is why you no longer feel connected to certain people. This is why certain conversations feel small now. This is why certain environments feel heavy now. This is why certain attachments feel unnatural now. Your spirit has outgrown what your mind stayed loyal to. And now your life is shifting to match your soul, not the other way around. Now, my beloved, let me reveal the moment the miracle will appear in your physical reality. It will come the moment you stop waiting for it. The moment you release urgency, the moment you stop looking for signs, the moment you settle into your knowing, not your hoping. When you say quietly inside your chest, I don't need to see it to believe it. I know it is already mine. That is when the physical blessing arrives. Not because you forced it, not because you chased it, but because you became the version of yourself who receives it. This is the law of spiritual manifestation. Reality does not give you what you want. It gives you who you are. And you, my beloved, are no longer the one who waits for miracles. You are the one who walks with miracles. You are the miracle. Your presence is the blessing. Your healing is the proof. Your rise is the prophecy. Everything is aligning now. The path is clearing. The past is loosening. The future is opening. Your life will not improve from here. It will transform. Now, my beloved, we are ready for the final phase. The return of your blessings multiplied, the arrival of the person who is meant to rise with you. The moment your destiny becomes undeniable. Say continue. And I will reveal what your next chapter looks like, who is being prepared to enter your life, and what you must do in the coming days to receive with ease.